You said you had no connection. My connection is my granddad bred him.
Oh, wow. Okay, there is a definite connection there then. So this
Did you know that?
No. And we have Quevega, obviously. Well, she's last because they invented a race for her that suited her and no one else.
And she only ran once a year.
Yeah, another one, yeah.
Hello and welcome to Inside Track, the debate brought to you by William Hill. And on this week's episode, we are ranking our top 5 Cheltenham legends. Now, the 5 legends we have picked out is because of the sequences that these horses managed to total up. So we've got Quevega, who of course won 6 mares hurdles, Big Bucks, 4 stayers hurdles, Istabraq, 3 champion hurdles, Best Mate, 3 Gold Cups in Simon Holt's best impression there, and Golden Miller, 5 Gold Cups as well. So lads, you've got those 5 horses now on their sequences. You've got your whiteboards at the ready. Take it away. Now, whilst the lads are finalising their orders, a reminder to like and subscribe to William Hill Racing's YouTube channel. Also hit the bell notification so you never miss an episode, because we have so much coming your way on Inside Track, the debate. Right, lads, have you got your whiteboards at the ready? I'm going to get mine too. In 3, 2, 1. Oh, I had a bad feeling this was going to be the case. Oh, clear. I knew this was going to be the case.
Snap.
We went the same, Barry.
Oh,
I'm
Barry,
a little bit different.
So you've all got Golden Miller at the top and I've got him last.
I've got Best Mate above Istabraq, and so have you, but you've got a Golden Miller last.
I've got him last, and I will openly admit this is recency bias for me, where this is from a personal perspective, of course, for all of us. It is very much ageist. We're tapping into this yet again here, where I hugely respect 5 Gold Cups is an unattainable feat nowadays. But for me, I have no sentimental connection to the horse whatsoever. So rather than the others, I have more of an association to. But Nick, you've got in brackets clear after Golden Miller.
Well, here's the thing. I was kind of thinking the same as you, Kate. How can you compare a horse that's not really in the modern era, 1930 steeplechasing? How recognisable is it today? But I did go and do a little bit of reading up on Golden Miller. And he won the first of his races as a 5-year-old. And there were 56 fallers over the first 3 days of the Cheltenham Festival. 56 fallers, because the fences were so stiff, because the course inspector had asked them to take 6 inches off the height of the fences. They were so stiff that 56 horses fell. He was a 5-year-old and he still won the race and then won the next 4. He went 27 for 52 lifetime. It's ridiculous. And he won the Grand National. To win 5 Cheltenham Gold Cups, it'll never be done again. Not even Arkle could do that. No. So, clear Golden Miller has to be.
He also broke he was the only horse to win the Gold Cup and the Grand National in the one season.
Yeah.
That still stands. He broke the track record with 12-2 on his back. The 37 Gold Cup was called off of weather, and he was second in 38.
Yeah. So
that's okay. So you both got it. AP, would you like to further put me back in my place?
What horse is ever going to win 5 Gold Cups?
No, it will never happen again, will it?
To win a Grand National as well, just phenomenal achievement. Dorothy Pageant owned him, didn't she?
Yeah,
I remember, if you go to Martin Pipes, you'll get a list of everything that Dorothy Pageant ever had, owned, anything to do with in her life. He's got records for years and years and years about Dorothy Pageant. Apparently, the horses used to go in a horse box and another one follow them in case it would break down, and the same with her car.
You said you had no connection. My connection is my granddad bred him.
Oh, wow. Okay, there is a definite connection there then. So
did you know that?
No, I didn't know that.
Your grandfather bred Golden Miller.
Bred Golden Miller, yeah.
Now that is
You're not even the most. You're not even the best Geraghty in your family. You're not even the biggest legend. The biggest Cheltenham legend in the Geraghty household. Man, who'd have thought that?
Well, there's Ross Geraghty, isn't he? Your brother. A great American champion.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
but they're not even.
You must have thought I was a real anorak that I knew all these stats about Golden Miller. I wouldn't know them about anything else.
I was wondering on the research.
We were running around the farm at home on Aintree National Saturday,
Golden Miller.
The day when Seagram was Seagram
81,
cost,
was it?
Seagram cost
Garrison Savannah. Yeah, 91,
I'm
91,
sitting
sorry.
on my grandparents sitting on the floor watching it, and my grandmother, a quiet woman, well, you never heard a woman scream at television like this for Seagram to come and beat Garrison Savannah just in the shadow of the post, which would have equalled Golden Miller's record.
Wow. Oh, okay. Well, this was a revelation I did not
Jack.
expect to happen today. And I'm just
Baron.
pleased that the guys there also did not know this fact about you. So the Geraghty dynasty just continues then throughout the generations. But so you've got him as number one, quite evidently for sentimental reasons and achievement wise. Now, Nick, you've got best mate in next. So we're talking about Gold Cups. Are you seeing it very much as the blue ribbon event and that's the pinnacle?
A bit. Now, I think Istabraq was a better horse relative to his peers than was Best Mate. Well, I know Istabraq was a better horse relative to his peers. But if you're talking about iconic sequences, I think Best Mate's sequence was more iconic. It had more resonance with people than Istabraq.
Not so many have achieved it.
Even Istabraq's did. And because of people saying, it'll never be done, it can't be done, it can't be done, it can't be done, you had the whole Hen and Terry story that the British and Irish public, I think, really warmed to. And it made the front pages quite readily. So, he was almost a household name, Best Mate. So that's why I put him above.
Yeah, he was. It's interesting that you say that about him being a household name because, of course, nowadays we have a lot of debate about horses being mommy-coddled more so. And Hen was one of the first people to really be the target trainer with Best Mate. But even prior to his first Gold Cup win, he had 3 runs. And to his next 2 Gold Cup wins, he had 2 runs bleeding into it. Now, of course, he didn't run for the rest of that season, but people still got attached to Best Mate.
Yeah, but you say about target trainer and having very few runs. See you then. Only, 1 or 2 days.
He should probably be in here.
But as
then
regards,
we don't have Arkle in here either. No, but so we're
Yeah, but I'm just saying, no, but as regards horses not being raced as often, it was happening then, only it just wasn't being picked up on so much. But for me, I'd take on board what you're saying, Nick, as regards Best Mate, a tougher sequence to do, but you also said Istabraq was
had a brilliance about
better. He was, as an individual, he was a better horse. And
He had
that's
a wow
for me,
factor about
he
him.
was.
Best Mate was kind of the ideal Gold Cup horse that he just
Went through
done
the
a Moscow
motions.
Flyer on it. He was like a Floyd Mayweather as a boxer. He just done enough and just got it done. Was never really flamboyant or
fireworks.
really brilliant. Wasn't like, he didn't have a real, even though he won 3 Gold Cups. And the reason why he won 3 Gold Cups is because he raced like that.
Exactly, he saved himself.
That's the reason why, a little bit, as I said, like Moscow Flyer, one that just, you could run up against any horse and you just beat them, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
He was kind of the ideal Gold Cup horse.
I thought that both of them, Best Mate and Istabraq, had one signature performance at Cheltenham, which was way better than everything else. So Istabraq's first champion hurdle when he absolutely won by a gazillion lengths. And Best Mate's second Gold Cup.
Yeah.
When he had it won from the top of the hill. I thought they were their sort of 2 signature performances, weren't they?
And we have Quevega, obviously. Well, she's last because they invented a race for her that suited her and no one else.
And she only ran once a year.
Yeah, another one, yeah.
Yeah, that never sort of
She was actually a good mare in fairness. So she won a champion hurling.
She won the champion hurling Punchestown, yeah. She won the
street mile
stairs.
one as well. Yeah.
She did,
as well.
So this is the great thing about, she could have ran the champion hurler stairs hurling. She might be.
Yeah, and even that
she might have been,
I nearly put Big Bucks below Quevega just on the basis of the straight apostrophe.
I know, don't. Yeah. It's, the grammatical nightmare is what it is, especially with...
But he was a cracking horse.
He was a brilliant
Big Bucks
horse,
was.
wasn't he?
But the stairs hurl is for horses that are not fast enough to win the championship event.
Or don't jump well enough when
don't
go.
jump well enough.
That was more his point, wasn't it,
yeah,
though? Was not jumping well enough over
It's
the
a
fence.
consolation race for those horses, arguably.
Yeah, it's for a field chaser, really.
Yeah.
But... fail chaser.
A very good field chaser.
A very good fail chaser. But
it was a very good field chaser.
Of course, the division, it has always divided opinion, hasn't it, for Sayers Hurdle, and especially nowadays as well. But a horse like Big Bucks, does he not sort of transcend ability-wise of a division? Because he was such a character of a horse. And we see it nowadays with the likes of Paisley Park, Sire de Burley, where they are characters. They're behind the bridle types. They're a bit errant when they get to the lead. Big Buck seems to have been the epitome of a Sayers Hurdle horse.
Definitely. But the stairs, it's ran on the new course. That's a demanding track. So you need a horse who conserves everything for the death. So if you can just, hunt along there in third or fourth gear, not looking to get into fifth gear, and just stay there for as long as you can and just have a go late.
So if you were to own them all.
Well, I'll have the 5-time Gold Cup winner.
Yeah.
The prize money was the same then as it was now for
Here's a question for you, though. I mean, I'm guessing Golden Miller's in here for
I know which one is the best retirement. I know which one is the best retirement.
He's in here to give us a bit of context to another generation, and these are all of the same sort of generation, roughly. So if our brilliant bosses at William Hill had put Arkle in here, would you have put Arkle above Golden Miller just because he was so good? Or would you have left Golden Miller there for winning 5?
Arkle won pretty much everything, although he didn't win it on national, did he?
No, but he probably would have done.
Yeah, if he had gone for it, then he would
Well,
have
he didn't.
But he didn't, yeah. But yeah, so which would you
But
put?
he did win all the other races, didn't he? He won an Irish national, didn't he? And he won
If you're talking about icons of the sport,
an Irish
if
national.
you're talking about
I think he
icons
did,
of the sport, I think I'd have been tempted to stick Arkle on.
I actually would have done. I talk about
even though
recency bias,
even though Golden Miller won 5.
even I think I have to agree with that, and I talk about the
keep voting
recency
for Golden
bias,
Miller
but
anyway.
Arkle.
Yeah.
Keep the black type, you know.
Arkle was bred down the road from Barry, but he wasn't bred by his
None of your
grandfather.
relations bred Arkle. No.
None of my relations bred Arkle. No. But Arkle was like in the same part of the world as
He was, yeah.
If you want to go back to you though, for the horses that you've ridden, you were unbeaten on big bucks from your 2
I
rides
only
on
rode him twice, but
You rode
he was
best
like-
mate for
I
in the 2
got
King
beaten,
Georges.
I got beaten
Got
best
beaten
mate
in
in King
one.
George because I didn't ride
And
him
one.
like I rode him the second year like a hunter. I rode him like the slowest horse in the world. The second year he won.
Really? Why though?
Because he was slow as a boat. I rode him. I got beat by Florida Pearl in King George, and it was his first actually run, I'd say, over 3 mile. And you know the worry was would he really stay? You know what I mean? And I followed him into the straight and never got past him.
Adrian dictated the pace.
Yeah,
well, didn't he?
yeah.
But Florida Pearl had that kick.
Yeah.
You
And
know,
he was obviously a very good
yeah,
horse.
he was a very good-
And
but
the
he-
next year I rode him against Florida Pearl and Bacchanal and Malring it was.
Yeah.
And I literally just rode him like a yoke. and he won. And he didn't look like he was going to win, and all he did was win. And he went to the
know, and he
he went to the winning post with his ears pricked.
Yeah.
And he looked legless at the last.
You're not making him sound like an icon. Do you want to just
No, I was gonna say, I've got
remind-
it. Number one here.
The reason why Nick, this is why he won 3 Gold Cups, because he was the perfect Gold Cup horse.
And
Exactly.
that's not
More than a
that's
cotton.
necessarily a horse for a Kempton.
More
or a King George.
than a Cotwell Star or a Desert Orchid or any of those horses. He was the ideal Gold Cup horse because I'd say he'd have stayed 5 mile.
But if you're talking about the
And he
Gold
probably
Cup,
would have won a Grand National.
Yeah.
So he would have, you know what I mean?
Very
Yeah.
good jumper.
Yeah.
the Gold
Very
Cup
neat.
nowadays, though,
Very neat.
you've got very obviously the last Gold Cup that we've just saw. That was a well-run affair, but I think the 2 previous years they were races that slightly turned into a sprint. So if you were to put Best Mate into a Gold Cup nowadays, how do you think he would fare? How are they run nowadays?
Look, they were run at fast paces then. Look, the Gold Cup, I'll tell you, it's a demanding, physically demanding race from start to finish. You get the odd one that's, I think, Album Photo's first one, maybe he wasn't
Went
on that
slow,
fast pace.
yeah.
But when there's loads of them and a chance coming down the hill or around the bend of the straight, you know then.
I would have thought Best Mate had enough class to overcome that.
He did enough. You know, he had
Yeah.
a very high cruising speed. He just couldn't quicken.
Yeah.
So he would have followed any kind of a pace in the Gold Cup, and the faster the better. Actually, the faster that he went in the Gold Cup, the more impressive he'd have been.
Yeah.
So you think
Because he needed all of
And
the
that's what happened in the middle year. And Henrietta Knight had another runner in the race, and he
he
was
got-
one of the ones
yeah.
pushing the pace.
Not the horse. Wasn't the horse that won the RSA? Was it?
This is what they
in the
should
green
do.
colours.
They should run a pacemaker every time Constitution Hill runs. They should run a pacemaker.
do you think do you think it would
They should,
matter?
Lord
buy, they
Morley.
should buy a
Did he
pacemaker
run it?
and
No.
run one.
I don't know. I'm going to guess
do.
it.
Lord, no, yeah.
I do. I think it would make him.
Best mate.
If you run a,
Oh, yeah.
I'm amazed
Yeah.
they don't run a pacemaker for Constitution Hill.
Yeah.
But do you think it would even matter to Constitution Hill?
Well, otherwise he's going to have to keep making his own running all the time.
He didn't make the run in Kempton.
No, but you know what I mean. He's going to have to. He's going to have to keep taking it up early, or
But he's
doesn't need
so-
to.
Should he?
He doesn't need to.
as time goes on. I think they should just run a pacemaker for him.
What do you think?
If
of
you,
that, Barry?
No, but he's got all the speed in the world, so it's you can ride him.
Just have easier
third or
races
fourth,
following them.
Follow. He did that in Kempton at Christmas, and he actually concentrated better. I would have said, taking a lead. So he doesn't lack for pace. That's getting
anyway,
it.
we're off the
So-
subject.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
Big-
I want to go back to Quevega though about here because Aoife, you made an interesting point there about a race that
She
probably
beat nothing.
shouldn't be the case.
She beat nothing. In terms of her Cheltenham performances, you can't remember a horse she beat.
No, that is very true. To be fair, that is
Her
actually
best
very
performances were in Punchestown, both of them.
True. Yes, exactly. When
So
she, yeah,
it's not her fault.
Her
They
biggest
had that race
test.
for her.
Yeah.
You know, and if she had have ended up in a champion hurdle or stairs hurdle, then she might have won 3 stairs hurdles. Well, I don't know. She was racing against Big Bucks same time around the same area, once around the same time. But I don't. She's done well to get in there.
So are you not in agreement with the mare's hurdle?
Oh no! Look, it's there now, and that's the way it is. I'm
Well,
not.
Honeysuckle proved it was.
Yeah, it's a good race. Yeah.
Last season, it was really good. It was the right race for her.
Yeah.
She wouldn't have won
And
the
she won a
champion.
cha- and-
She wouldn't have beaten Stateman either. So it was a great option for her. It's just a shame to see a contender, one with a real live chance of a
Having
champion
an easier
hurdle or
option.
a stairs hurdle, ducking the big prize. You know,
And in fairness, the honeysuckle, she didn't. She went.
she didn't.
won a champion hurdle.
And she tried that level all season,
Yeah.
beating the Hatton's Grace.
Yeah,
I feel like Annie Powell might have been cost another champion hurdle, don't you? I think she might have won.
She
Yeah,
might
she
have won
fell.
too. She
Won
had
a
around.
couple.
Could have fallen on the champion hurdle.
Well, indeed.
Yes. I feel that your general consensus, though, as we wrap this up and compile this list, is Golden Miller, because that feat's never going to be achieved again then with the 5 Gold Cups. So I am more than happy to take a loss on this one, as I've got him at the bottom there. Best mate, though, where did you have him again, Barry?
I have him.
You had him third. Okay, so we've got a bit of disagreement then. Best mate, Istabraq, your speedster hurdler in comparison to your further Gold Cup horse. But I'm going to agree with the lads then on Golden Miller, the 5-time Gold Cup winner, as the ultimate Cheltenham legend with the winning sequence to go with it. Have we got it right, though? Let us know in the comments section below your own thoughts. Make sure you stay tuned, though, because we'll have so much more coming your way on Inside Track, the debate. Well, thank you so much again for watching Inside Track, the debate brought to you by William Hill. If you'd like to look back at our previous episode where we rank our top 5 2-mile chasers, click the link in the video. But make sure you stay tuned because we have so much more coming your way on Inside Track, the debate. 18+, please be gamble aware.